So my two previous videos about the Metro universe got popular lately, so I thought I should continue and expand on the topic. First of all, let's take a look at the books, because as you know, they are different from the games. The books are a little bit darker and much more realistic than the games, and the stories are quite different too. For the question to what will be the future of the books, the answer is quite easy. Dmitry Glukovsky, the author of the books, said that he doesn't plan on writing more novels.
The story ends, the book trilogy ends with Metro 2035.
So the book series terminates with the 2035. However, Dmitry also stated that the story might not end here. There won't be any more books from him regarding the story of the Metro, however, there might be a TV series or further games.
Well, from the very beginning I've been a very big fan of the transmedia storytelling, when you use the patchwork idea of telling a part of a story here and a part of the story in that media.
If you're interested in what he said, just go check out the description, there you can find the interview. For book lovers, there might be a chance for further stories of the Metro. There are many books outside of Dmitry's work that are considered canon, so stories like The Roots of the Heaven, that is for example set in Italy, expands further on the universe. Glukovsky also said that the Metro Exodus picks up the line from where the 2035 book ended, so where Anna and Artyom left the Metro.
So for people who are not familiar with the story, this is kind of a sequel to the books, right?
Yeah, so the story ends, the book trilogy ends with Metro 2035, no more books, and this game picks up the plot from where the last book ended.
This is a bit odd, because as I have said, the games and the books are different, and for those who read the books and played the games, this is obvious why. Here we can go and speculate on where the stories of the games can go. There will be other games for sure, but when, it's another question. If you get the good ending in the Metro Exodus, then you would see this.
I would say we all go home. But this home seems too large for just us. You know, the Colonel once told me, he created the Order to save people. All of them. I say it's time we perform this duty.
So this means that there could be another game where you actually go back to the Metro and let the people know that there is an outside world. This wouldn't be easy though, because once people are afraid of new things, and therefore they can't be convinced really easily. For the second point, the factions of the Metro wouldn't want you to take their people away, especially the Hansa, who were the ones who found out the whole occupation story. And for the third point, freeing the whole population of the Metro would be a really hard task. Approximately 50,000 people live there, so to get them through the radioactive mutant-infested ruins of Moscow is quite a challenge. So we could see a new game which focuses on these problems. In my opinion, I would go with something new. We could see a game where they just skip all of this. In this case, the new game would probably focus on reconquering the wasteland, searching for people, building bases and other stuff like this. From this scenario, I could even imagine an MMO version of the Metro, similar to what they tried to do with Fallout 76. But to me, this idea, considering the amount of good survival MMOs out there, I hope this won't be the case. I mean, it would be great to finally play it like this and have a great survival MMO, it's just the fact that it probably wouldn't be one, so I hope they stay at the single player format. Speaking of the gameplay aspect of the next game, will it be an even bigger open world, or will they try to go back to the linear setting? Well, it's a hard question to answer, because it's unlikely that they would go back to a more linear setting when they finally found a way to break from its bounds. However, the game and the overall atmosphere worked better in the more crowded setting, because even though I like Exodus, it's true that sometimes it can feel empty. The game somehow works better in a more crowded environment. But I can imagine a middle ground, like what they did in the taiga in Exodus. In this case, we would have large environments, but we would be always following a much more linear storyline. For me, the taiga worked much better as a Metro game than the other parts of Exodus, but I can't say that it was my favorite part, because it lacked the Metro atmosphere, you know, that Eastern European feeling. Overall, the whole ending suggests that the next game will probably be about the rebuilding of civilization and the struggles that come with it. This was just a speculation, but I hope you liked it and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.